Hi Taurus, I hope that you're well. So today I'm just going to be shuffling cards and see what comes up. But to start off, we're going to pull one of these emotional support oracle decks. Starting off with this one. Look at everything you have survived so far. You weren't defeated then, you won't be defeated now. All right, this is pretty nice. Okay, let's start off with this oracle card and see what comes up. Here we have intimacy, number 18 breaks down to a 9. And here we have sexuality, number 31 breaks down to a 2. So I'm gonna say I have restarted this. This is the third time that I'm trying to do this video. And the cards that I pulled from this deck, they all had something to do with intimacy, sexuality, feeling more, you know, free regarding these things. So like, this is definitely the message that wants to come through for you. Okay, so someone here is afraid of intimacy, of course. Someone here just cannot open up to the other person, and therefore I believe that it's having an impact on the sexual aspect of the relationship. I've never talked about sex in any of my readings, but this just wants to come up very aggressively. So I feel like someone is not enjoying sex as much as they would want to, or it could be that they keep it very superficial and they keep it very, let's say, animalistic, rather than being tender and being loving and seeking a connection, you know, such as, oh my God. The things that I want to say, I don't believe that I can say them, but like such as making perhaps more eye contact or kissing more, you know, instead of keeping it on the, you know, videos that you can find on the internet, kappa sex, you know, that's what I mean. So I feel like it's more because whoever is doing this, they have this fear of feeling connected to someone else. That is that can be a very beautiful thing, but it's also very scary, especially if they're not really a person that dives a lot into their emotions. Something that deep can be indeed terrifying, and it makes you feel naked, not just physically, but it makes your soul and your spirit feel naked. And that can be very, very frightening. Even like, especially if you're someone that tends to have a lot of defenses up, that is definitely very scary. So I believe that perhaps whoever is on the other end receiving this treatment might feel like an object, but, you know, they're not. You know, it's just the other person that is afraid of feeling too connected. Let's see what else we have here. Here we have Sun with number 31 breaks down to, we have two 31s here. So 3131 is your angel number, or that could be 444, 444. And then we have Man, number 28 breaks down to a 10. I am getting also another message. Maybe it could be that you are dealing with someone of your same sex and they're having some difficulties accepting who they are. This is a very specific message for only a very small percentage of you. So that could be it as well. So I'm definitely seeing that this person, like, you're both very happy though with each other. That's the thing. Like, you're both extremely happy. You both, I feel like maybe you connect in other ways, but it's like one of you would like to be even more connected during sex because that's their way of connecting. That is their specific way, their favorite way to feel more connected to the other person. But the other person wants to feel connected in some other ways because sex can get a little bit too intense. So I have no idea what this Man card means. So I'm just going to look it up on the booklet just going to show you at this point. We have keywords. This image represents a male or male identified seeker in a reading. This card can represent a male identified person or an archetype of masculinity, who is either the subject in the reading or the love interest of the seeker. This man enjoys nighttime and navigates with or is especially sensitive to sound. Well, it's a bat, so maybe you're dealing with a bat. Look to other cards to see the context of meeting, seeing, or interacting with this person, and pay close attention to distance within larger spreads. Yada yada yada. That's all technical talk. I am getting that if you definitely are dealing, I'm not gonna say man, okay? Let's just keep the gender out of this. If you're dealing with a man, they feel in their masculine energy, and if they're dealing with a woman, they're feeling in their feminine energy. So that's how I'm gonna read this. Okay, let's get the tarot. Okay, so here we have the Four of Cups. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. Here we have the Seven of Wands. Here we have the Ace of Cups. And here we have the King of Pentacles, speaking about a man being in there. And then here we also have the Empress. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. So absolutely, speaking about a woman in their feminine energy and a man in their masculine energy. This is the confirmation of the message that I said just before. Thank God, because I was feeling kind of insecure about it. Yeah, there definitely is some resistance here with this Seven of Wands. With the Ace of Cups, we definitely have love here. There definitely are a lot of deep feelings and everything, but it's like just feeling, I don't know, this person doesn't really feel in their element when it has to, you know, when it comes to feelings. I feel like they're not really that, you know, they're not really an emotional person, and they would actually much rather live a relationship that is a little bit more superficial rather than something that is very, very deep, but definitely far more rewarding, right? So they would prefer to have less rewards when it comes to emotions and everything like that, you know? Like they just tend to not want to have anything to deal with feelings. Like they're absolutely like, it's like they're a brick, you know? And I feel like you're being very, very patient, and you're like, you have like faith that this person eventually is going to become a little bit more sensitive or a little bit more emotional. It's like you want to see emotions through them, you know, you want them to speak about their emotions, you want them to be vocal as well about the feelings that they have for you. But it's like this person maybe has their own way of telling you things, and you're just gonna have to learn how to, you know, catch whenever they are subtly tell you that, you know, that they love you, that they like being with you and everything. I feel like maybe this person is also more practical than vocal. So it could be that they do things for you to show you that they love you, but they're just not vocal about it. So I can understand if this is not something that you're into, you would prefer to be more vocal. Most likely you are very, very vocal. And you like, for example, sweet romantic texts, or just like, you know, sweet talking. You just like that. But this person is not, I'm seeing, to be honest. It's like they're very, they just, no, they're very defensive about it. They don't really, it's just not them, you know? It can happen that sometimes people are just not that vocal, and they don't want to appear that vulnerable. So it's easier for them to just do things, you know, to just do things to show you that they love you. And oh my gosh, there is a dog in this building that barks every single day. It has happened for like 1.5 years straight. And like, oh my God. I'm going crazy right now. I just had to vent. I'm sorry, I just had to vent. I'm getting that this person is definitely going to be a little bit more, let's say, like soft about it, you know, like they're definitely going to soften up a little bit. But I feel like ultimately their core person is like this, you know? They love you so much, like they definitely love you, but that's just not part of their character, you know? That's just not part of their character, you know? I feel like they're never going to be extremely loving, you know, they're not going to be extremely affectionate, they're not going to be maybe as cuddly as you are, but they have other ways. So I feel like you're just going to have to pay more close attention to the things that they do that tell you that they love you for sure. Okay, Taurus, this reading has been all over the place. I hope that it made sense. If it did, please let me know, and we're going to be seeing each other next time. Okay, bye-bye.